Hey everyone, Carlos Diaz from the Omegavus trend and the Forecast Mastery. So here's a quick rundown trade setup that I just want to share with you. It's pretty quick. The market sold off very early today. Throughout the week, if we go into the 4-hour chart, the market sold off massively. We broke outside the conglomerate of that pennant, the structure that I talked to you about. Check the videos in YouTube. You want to find it before they happen, so it doesn't actually come across like, yeah, sure, you're showing everything after it happens. I'm not bullshitting anybody. Go check the videos and then you can judge. So the point is, that was a clean breakout. The market just sold off. Basically, we took short position. That was pretty decent and great, but I didn't short it. Right, so I was waiting patiently for the market to reverse. We took a long position that it was short-lived, broke into, basically we went on the breakup structure, go long, couple of targets. I'm swinging for 26,515. That's the swing. You already know by now that that's what I'm trying to go after. And basically the market just broke the structure, gave us a position, and then stopped us out today. So if I go down to a 5-minute chart, you can see the sell-off this morning. And if I go into the 9 o'clock area, which is this pullback area right here, this was the opportunity to go into the sell side of things. This is a synergy zone that we held. That was one of the targetings. So we took that potential target, broke even, the market sold off back into the zone. And basically I trailed the stop and got stopped out before reaching the big zones, whatever. So we took all the way the sell-off on the breakthrough towards the zone to the downside and on our way to the next zone, but I didn't make it. I was really massively aggressive with my trail stop because I'm looking for long positions. However, back into the 15-minute chart, the structure started to happen. They got into the big support zone, and I'm waiting for this line of structure to be taken to the upside, 25,375-ish. They tested it, and I jumped the wagon a little bit too fast, but nevertheless, I'm expecting for the market to break through and continue. Why? Let me explain. I am expecting the market to ease off from the sell pressure and buyers starting to step in. Perfect scenario would be to the breakup structure to show the market to go through it, which is the intention that they did, but they failed. And I jumped the wagon a little bit ahead of time. That's fine. So I'm placing my trail step right at the bottom of the swing, and I'm just tightening it up as I see it fit. And the levels left behind, you see this S1. This is a zone, but you know that in between there is kind of a shaded with the purple level, the prior close, with another level, another level, and so on and so forth. Those are my targets. Okay, so the break of this structure in 15 minutes will gravitate towards the retake of 25,410. So notice that I have my exit a little bit low than that, just to make sure that we feel through it. And why am I being so validated about this? By the way, I need to take the same trade on these are 5 on the same thing. This is the zone that we're after. That's the zone that we're after on ES. This is a target that we're looking for to the upside, back to the close, and so on and so forth. And look at the OT. You see the conglomerate M1, 2, and 3 pushing through. You see the VIX getting negative as we're moving along. And notice at the bottom, right? At the bottom right here, the numbers are starting to lose power. It was negative, massively red, negative 300, 250, as you see here. And now they're losing steam. And everything is starting to show a lot of strength into the buy sector from lower time frames, right? Buyers, short-term sellers, early adopters, right? Smart money levels filling in. Now, I'm going to push you into the logics of this. Please pay attention to the following logic. The OT didn't tell me to actually go went long. It validated my idea that prices will get into this zone and revert from it. That was my hypothesis. I'm waiting for the market to hit that zone. And look, they did. That's why we took the long position on the breaks of this structure. And it was looking beautiful, but it was a fake out. All right, we got like the first target, second one, and break even, and didn't work out. On the short side of thing, we took a very small portion of it because I wasn't committed into that level because I knew they probably going to go back and test those levels. And now they're transitioning back from it to the upside. Does that make sense? And this is the key. This is what we're after. Okay. So right now, the next level, the next target is going to be that 799. Then the A20 to A25-ish, right? Those are the targets that we're going after. And I'm trying to aim for this target right here. Swing trading, baby. That's all I'm after. But everything just is looking that it's about to happen. I dropped down to a 5-minute. 15 minutes is the one that I like. And I notice this was the breakup structure. Hold on, I'll show you. This was the breakup structure. Didn't close. And now they broke it. Now is a validation of an upward movement. Trade stop should be on the swing low for now. Is that making sense to you guys? And wherever I see the market movement happening and approaching the targets, that's what I'm after. Okay? Let me go back to the M&Q, which I believe we took the first target. Look, there it is. The first target, 25,410, was one of the previous predicted levels. They were there. I didn't come up with them. They were there. They were already done. They're still doing their job. So they break structure, and the intention is to try to go back past all these levels. So 410, boom, right there, and it's just coming back from it. And I ease off some of the positions right there. Remember? That's what I'm after. Then the next level is going to be 502, the purple one, hopefully, and then the close. Will this happen? I have no idea. This might be the end of it, and they start coming back down again. But I'm giving it a shot based on my assumptions, based on my strategy, my analysis and forecasting. I'm assuming, based on my analysis and my hypothesis, is that the market most hit between 25,271 and 25,118. Massive support zone levels, like massive support zone levels. The market most reject to those levels and continue into trying out to break the market upward, bring the market upwards again. Will that happen? I don't know. It's how I will be able to then see how they respect each of the zones left behind. Resistance turns into support. Very simple crap. This is not complex. And as the market progresses, I'm noticing, they're respecting that resistance now that support before turning into resistance. They're respecting it. But what do you think is going to happen if they break free and start drilling through this zone and they break this zone to the upside? I'm saying, okay, they're going for the next one. And the next one is this one right here, which conglomerates between 610 and 686, okay? Preferably the 650 to 658 area. That will be my next swing target, all right? And that's what I'm after. And my job is to validate the structure, understand what they're doing, and manage the trade closely between a 15-minute, perhaps, maybe, just maybe a 5-minute. But even such, you don't have, how many times you've been stopped out and still being right on the trend? I was too aggressive. If I would have not put my stop there, I would have made gazillion. You see where I'm going with that? That's why, because the NQ and the ES are notorious for running stops. So moving to a 15-minute chart, analyze the market accordingly and let it rip. At this point, I see that they have one swing low, 2 swing low, 3 swing low. So I might as well feel comfortable trailing the stop accordingly in each one of those levels. Or better yet, ready for this? The levels that they left behind, those levels they're leaving behind, I can use them as my trail stops. So basically, they went through it, came back, up, down, making new ground. They stopped into the SZ level 1, synergy zone level 1. That means I can use the level that they left behind a little bit below as my trail stop. Boom. Does that make sense? That's all I'm doing. If I am in a 1-hour chart, right, and I see there's no swings happening here, this is an active bar, I'm going to still use the level and the zones. These guys are going through the process of the analysis. Look at the NQ massively bullish on the M123. Hopefully they overtake the middle and big swing levels accordingly, but we're trading against the zone. I'm expecting a bounce where the bounce was supposed to be expected on a massive 4-hour support zone. Get it? If I'm expecting a support and everything is selling off, how can I tell buyers are starting to step in? There's no way unless you understand order flow, but that's quite difficult for many people. That's what we build the OT. I see M1, 2, 3 starting to step in. Look at the percentages. Anything above 200, that's validated selling, validated entry executions, whether that be negative or positive in one direction. I see GC. Look, 400%. We're missing out. Maybe we already did. MGC looking good. Click. Boom. We're on. Right. Look at the gold. Micro gold. And look at the middle point. It has no tendency whatsoever. It's unbiased. Right? Which means probably coming from a massive selling point, which was all these sellers. Now they're drying out. Look at this sideways that is happening for almost a month now, right? Yeah, half a month. Unbiased. They don't know what to do. And now I see 500%, 300%. This guy seems to be trying to push through. And I'm saying, all right, the next level is going to be this zone right there. I'm going to swing stop this on the swing low on the bottom right here. My worst case scenario for now. And once they clear the zone, which they failed to do many times, I can say, you know what? I'm going to liquidate 2 positions right there, right at the top, because I'm using those as insurance. Some of the profits there will help me mitigate the trail stop. Help in any way or form. If I can save a couple bucks from the stop, that's no problem. But it's helping me mitigate the stops. I don't care if, you should have left it. You do you. I'll do the way that I feel like doing so, and because I trust the levels and zones, right? So I'm seeing everything starting to coming along. It's been a long winding wait for this to happen. So hopefully this could be the key that I'm looking for. All right. So I just wanted to share this process with you guys because it's super important for you to understand how to tackle the market accordingly. Trading for swing side of things and looking at the big picture is the key of success of trading. And if you yet are hesitating, you can not yet, for the love of God or the life of you, you cannot validate your system and be consistent is you're not seeing what's fueling the market behind it. You don't know correlations above it. You're missing freaking out. Give yourself the chance and start the OT. Give the benefit of the doubt. Set that freaking thing aside and give it a shot. If you're seriously about trading, if you're seriously confined within your system, you don't need to change it. You just need to validate it. This tool will help you validate the process. And if it doesn't change, you give it a shot. I'll give you a refund for your trial for your $7 so you can buy some Starbucks if you feel happy about it. But give yourself a chance and give it a shot. You don't know how many people have been reaching out to me. How can you help me do that? Bros, girls, I've been doing this for years. We're doing it. It's just that you're so reliant on buy, sell. Give me one to get in. Give me to get out. What the hell is going to happen when each one of us decide to retire or do something else, for God forbid something happened to us? You're not going to make your dream come true because you always were relying on someone else. Start learning from the real people. Forget about the freaking following the Instagrammers with the Lamborghini and shit, and start learning the process from their end on. I'm sorry that I went into a rabbit hole right there in the rant. It's just the fact that I'm sick and tired of it. Give it a shot. Test it. If you really want this, give it a shot. Follow the rules and go all in and trying it out. Okay? So with that being said, and much love, this is tough love, but I'm coming from a good side of things. I'm here to help. This is Carlos, and I'll see you in the next video.